As we sit here washing off all of our clothing to be a little bit more clean, I realize that sleeping in a house with a broken window is not gonna cut it if we want to survive the rest of the week. So today, in our 7-day series, I plan on changing that by looting a hardware store and maybe finding some supplies to finally secure this base to be, more like a base. Anyways everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid. And so far, Graham has been doing pretty good for himself. We have killed 50 zombies, surviving for 3 days, and we have a very promising future, as we've already found the generator magazine, a generator within the garage down there, and very soon we will have the loot of 4 more homes that we will need to clear out very soon. On top of that, we're getting bored, so let's head out and get going. Always checking the curtains before we do head out, of course. Walking out into the street, I don't see the zombies that were harassing me last time, but if I were to wager, I think some of them are going to be indoors and the others are going to be behind the homes, because that is where I cut line of sight. There are none down towards the school, and if you look very far right down to that little hallway fence area, that is going to be where we access the hardware store. I'm guessing there's going to be quite a few more zombies there, so I at least want to make sure everything here is good. So I'll be checking out each individual home very thoroughly. Once we are done clearing out all of the homes, we can move on to bringing all of the loot back. I will also say, I see another basement right down there. Is it locked? It is. It's a good thing we have the skeleton key for later. Over here, I don't see any undead. And the same goes for these 2 homes over here. Now that I mention it, I think the zombies are going to be down at this home right there. Also, while we're at it, let's go mark those down. Surprisingly, there are no zombies inside. I guess they must have wandered elsewhere. Not gonna lie, that's pretty darn concerning, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from not looting these homes here, starting with the one at the bottom, moving our way on up. So let's see what we have. The car is unlocked, and if you don't know if the trunk is unlocked, you can actually access the trunk from the dashboard, then unlocking it back here, with it boasting a gas can. That is awesome, actually. I can take some of the gasoline out of my van, and we can actually get power running. That's awesome. Is there any gas inside the car? Oh yeah, there is, about 5 full liters. We will be siphoning that very soon. And it does look like we need that rubber hose. It's a good thing I brought it. For now, let's check the interior. Oh my, that is bad. I'm gonna pause the game, everyone. That right there is an alarm. An alarm brings in zombies from quite literally everywhere. This is really bad, but also a good demonstration on what to do. Okay, maybe not. I'm a little bit panicky because I was not expecting that just from day 3 alone. I'm going to cross my fingers, though there's going to be some zombies maneuvering in. We are going to run away back to our house, and we're going to sit put for a little bit, okay? As the last thing I would want right now is a couple of zombies getting my location and stalking me through. Hopefully, it doesn't bring in too many zombies, but while that's going on, we can rest up a bit. Worst case scenario, by the way, we take the van over there and get the hell out of here. I'm crossing my fingers that's not gonna happen, but if it does, we will be grabbing the bare essentials like the rubber hose, the pocket knife for crafting, and the tortilla chips for emergency food. While we are here, I'm gonna eat an entire box of cereal. Just dig right in, buddy. That might be your last meal. We're gonna sit inside for about 30 minutes in-game, and hopefully by then the zombies will have found a very nice place to rot in. Yeah, we can sit down a little bit and just wait. Also, I'm gonna drop the surgical mask in my bag. That's gonna be the 30 minutes. Let's go give it a little peek outside and see how bad things are. So far, so good. We might have done a lot of the heavy lifting for the alarm to have not hit that bad. One thing I was worried about was a lot of zombies coming from this direction, coming on down and getting lost in between here. That does not seem to be the case. Let's go check the southern area. Yep, down here, there doesn't seem to be many zombies. I was also worried they would have gotten caught up on the fence line. That's not the case. We are getting a little bit warm, and that's because we are wearing a leather jacket in the middle of July. Finally, it's time to see the real damage, which is gonna be the home right down there. I do spy with my little eye 1 zombie, But I don't see any more aside from that. We may have been the luckiest survivor in Riverside, everyone, and I think it's mainly because of this fence line right up there, right? Because normally a bunch of zombies would fill in, and this place would be terrible. But because I did put a little bit of proactive measures in killing the 50 zombies around the area, it was not as bad. Not to mention that there's a massive fence line here that zombies have to navigate, which I think stopped a lot of their pathing forward. So now all we have to do is, like, kill 2 zombies, which is more than easy for us. We're not gonna get overconfident though, because that's where you die horribly in this game. Let's take care of these 2, take a little peek down at the hallway, and then we can loot once again. Oh yeah, there's a few zombies here. That's 2 more, 3 more, with a backpack. Let's lead them back really quick. Oh, and there it is. That is a problem, everyone, and that's exactly why you only fight 1 zombie at a time on a fence line. He got me with the lunge, it did not affect me, and if you do get scratched during a lunge animation, it is more than likely going to be you tripping over that activates the injury, so you should be safe. So if you do get scratched that way, don't worry that you're going to be infected. It's not that bad. The rest of them are coming in very slowly. I am very happy I took it extremely slowly. That's going to be like 5 zombies down and a new backpack. With 15 capacity and 70 encumbrance reduction. That is a huge improvement compared to the one that I've been using before. So I'll be transferring over the materials, and in order to reduce, reuse, and recycle, we will untie the sling bag, then ripping it up for some good supplies. There's 1 more zombie here. Okay, 3, 4 more. There's actually a few more than I would have thought. We will kill them very methodically. Man, I love fence lines. Okay, we killed another one down over there. I think there's going to be like 3 more zombies over here. I will also say one problem that I feel a lot of older players will come across is that the rendering is a little bit different and everything feels like you can see it, right? But that's not the case, and I feel like it's going to be a lot easier to get jumped from behind in this build compared to others. I am spying with my little eye 2 more zombies. Yeah, we can probably kill those with our shovel, then it's finally time to loot. I have no idea what that zombie was doing, but the backyard is now clear. I'm guessing it's because of the awareness range that some zombies have differently compared to others. I think she may have been a blind zombie. Also, that is a chef zombie, or maybe like a waiter. I'm gonna go check down this hallway really quick because it seems like a lot of the zombies are funneling through there, which is gonna make my hardware store raid a little bit more difficult. Especially now that we already have minor muscle strain. Okay, we'll give our muscles a bit of a break. I am going to cross my fingers nothing else pops up there. Anyways, what do we have in here? Shutting the door behind me, that's important. We have a line of firecrackers that might be a good distraction, a tennis racket, measuring tape, light bulbs, steel wool, which might be useful for maintenance, a fresh bowl of uncooked soup, potatoes, ramen noodles and chips, a sewing kit with exactly everything we need. I have no idea if we need everything here, so I'm just gonna take the whole kit with me. Finally, within the bedroom, we just have stockings and a bra. Time for the basement. Also, where was that keyring? Oh, it's right here. Oh, look at that. It actually does have something very nice in it. It's not the key to the basement like I was hoping, but it is a key to the car, which gives me an idea. Why lug my stuff all the way back and forth when I can just load up the trunk here and drive down? Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. It also looks like more zombies are coming in from that hallway, so my suspicion is feeling pretty damn accurate right now. I just hope that there's gonna be an end in sight real soon. that is going to be all of our supplies so far. We have like 3 other homes to go with it, including the basement. Okay, I really like the ambiance down here. By the way, a basement base would be pretty damn cool. I don't see anything too stand out, but I do see a couple of shelves which might reveal some good stuff. Let's see. We have a very long stick, a steel sheet, a small handle, which I don't think we will be able to use to assemble a hammer if it breaks the handle. Yeah, in order to assemble that, we're going to need a long handle and a maintenance level, including a workbench. I have no idea where you'd find that yet, but maybe we'll find it very soon. We do have a single nail with us, though. That's pretty nice. A laundry machine with nothing, a hacksaw. That's really good. With that, we complete the trifecta of having a hammer, a screwdriver, and a hacksaw, giving me abilities to disassemble just about every piece of furniture. So, I could technically barricade our home by disassembling all the stuff inside here, because we now have all of the needed tools, but I'm still gonna wager on the hardware store, because we could get an axe out of there, which would be very nice. There's also a punch and chisel set with a wood saw. We'll take both of those. It's always good to have them. It also looks like the saws have conditions now, so I'm guessing we will need to replace that very soon. Okay, we got everything of use out of here. Let's go check out the neighboring home. Featuring a duffel bag, which is better than our school bag. It technically has a little less encumbrance reduction, but you can carry 3 extra units of stuff, so I'll be taking that. And to be honest, I'll be taking the full bag as well. Having the more bags is always more helpful. We also have how to survive a tiger attack. I think that's just for entertainment, but it could be useful. There's also Trapping Volume 1. That could be good while we're waiting inside to rest up from muscle fatigue. There's a cordless phone, some chicken and butter, an RPG manual and comic book, and another claw hammer. Hell yeah, I'll take another one of those. This house over here has a red pen for map marking, vice grips, powdered onion, a zombie outside it sounds like. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's let him in. Close the door behind him so he doesn't kill me. And this is another good tip. If you sit on top of a zombie or stand on top of them, they cannot get up. So if you're fighting 2 zombies, you push one over and you can get the other one to get a little bit of distance by shoving them. You can stand on one and it's effectively a 1v1 while you fight the other one. Finishing this one off with a single kick. Or 2. 3? Oh, wow, you are greedy. That actually does show that drowsy does really affect your combat abilities, so we don't want to stick around here more than we need to. And here, we have a knee-length skirt. Okay, one more home. I will mark them all down as looted, and we can go get some sleep. Very well needed sleep. Oh, we got another zombie. Easy fence line. Inside, we can loot some painkillers, some paperback books, copper scrap. I'm not gonna take that. I think it's pretty junky. Metalworking Volume 1 and Carving Number 2. Okay, that's pretty damn nice. There's actually 2 books of metalworking. There's also a kitchen with some kettles, hot dog buns, and a sausage. Hold on a minute, we might be able to cook up something. A can opener and bread knives. Okay, that's everything here. We're gonna head back to the original home, take the car into our driveway, and drop off the stuff. Probably tomorrow because it's getting really late out for me. So I'm really hoping this car right down here starts up. It does. Now, the reason why I didn't drive up to the homes with the car in the first place is that it does attract a lot of zombies. So I'm going to keep an eye towards that fence line to see if I accidentally get the attention of a couple undead freaks. So far, I think we're good. This car is not the best, but it is something. And by something, it makes my looting trip a little bit easier than having to drive the car or van right up all the way over there. We're back home. I will park my car in front of the window to kind of give the zombies another barrier. That is a damn good idea. I think that's good enough. I am gonna go get some sleep, and I will see you tomorrow. And so we wake up for another day. Someone lost the game. Alright, we have survived for 4 days, killing 69 zombies so far, and during the meantime, I went ahead and prepared the sausage. Sadly, I couldn't make brats by combining the sausage with the hot dog buns, but we are gonna grab a couple of those. I did leave most of the food outside because I didn't want to move around materials while it was so dark out, but if you look at this bag here, I repurposed it into a go bag. So now it has a bunch of basic supplies, and if we need to get moving immediately, I can take this and leave. My plan is to load it inside of the van up over there so we have a means out. It's not really the best put together, but it is definitely better than nothing. So let's go do that right now, looking around, revealing no zombies in the area. That's what I love to see. Not the stench. The stench definitely sucks. Also, I realized this van has 113 carry weight. That is so damn good. I am definitely really happy we got this van. Okay, we got it in there. We're all set. Before I forget as well, let's go mark down all of the homes we've looted. That definitely reaffirms my goal in barricading this home to be built out proper, and I think the car did save me from a pesky home intruder. That should be everything so far. Surprisingly, the bowl of soup is still good, and we also placed down the sewing kit to look a little bit more nice on our cupboard. The place is definitely looking a bit more dirty. What matters is that our body is in peak condition, aside from the slight damage. I also won't be driving into the hardware store because that will attract a lot of unneeded attention. I will be driving it in to grab a lot of the supplies, but I'll only do that if I know the coast is clear, which is something we're gonna see very soon. Walking down so far, it does look pretty clear. How does my edge over here look? It looks not clear. There's one zombie. Now it's time to slowly hug this wall and cross my fingers that the hardware store is not completely overrun. One thing did change with Build 42, by the way, and it's kind of a Romero-esque based distribution system for zombies, which means the more a place was frequented in life, the more zombies are going to be there, right? So if we go to the city, go to a mall, there's going to be a lot of zombies, which means there's going to be quite a few undead in the town center. I already spot 2. And if I continue down a little bit more, I'm gonna avoid the corner because we could get jumped there. I do have an idea, which is gonna be pretty risky. There are a lot of zombies here, but I will showcase it just in case you find too many zombies that you can't clear out manually. First things first, we are gonna grab the attention of all of the undead in the area, making sure to avoid them. If you need to get some extra distance, just a jog, but you should be able to outwalk almost all of them. Right there, I'm gonna hit a little bit of running, and my entire plan is to grab the majority of these zombies and give them the old loop-de-loop, making the Nails and Nuts tool store a little bit less, zombie infested, right? So I will be heading down here, grabbing the aggro of every zombie in the vicinity. Come on. Yep, even you on the ground, buddy. Or actually, you can stay there. Okay, we got most of them. Let's go head around, make sure they're all grouped up, and slowly lead them on down. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable horde if you ask me. And definitely not one my body can handle. Alright, let's make sure that most of them aren't losing track of me. Beautiful. Oh, wow, there's a lot more coming in. That is a horde and a half. Okay, this is bad. We are going to avoid close contact with these zombies. We're just gonna slowly walk in circles, managing my stamina. Right there, that's gonna be a run. In this situation, using any form of combat is going to be a bad call, okay? It's going to be exhausting as is, but it should be worth it. How's the horde looking? Pretty big. I think we can handle the rest that are kind of on their own. We'll do one more loop around the tree. And right now, my plan is going to be slowly maneuvering on down here, looping around, and hopefully cutting line of sight with the majority of these zombies. I will say, with the new changes to zombie speed and apocalypse mode, this might get a little bit dire. Also, in order to make sure you don't miss anything, this is going to be pretty boring, but I am going to speed up the time. So yes, I will see you until then. Okay, everyone, I think we have led the zombie horde pretty far apart. I'm pausing the game to elaborate a little bit more on my whole idea. I will say right now, if you plan on using this method, make sure you have a place to actually dispose of the zombies. Sadly, because we're in a town area, we don't have a lot of trees to offload them at, but that is one of my favorite spots to put massive hordes of zombies, is going to be a forest or other patch of woods that you don't see yourself going into. Of course, with us being in a town, I am instead going to be following the fence line back through around to the school, and hopefully then I can loop around and dispose of the majority of them. I will say this is a lot different compared to the original Build 41 mode because of the zombie speeds, so you are going to have to be pretty patient in leading the zombies back and forth. What I like to do is just go up and down and kind of strafe around. If there's a lot of straggler zombies, what you can do is a full jog loop around, and you can make sure that like those three down there actually are still heading towards your location. Come on, you three. Yep, just like that. Beautiful. And now that we do have the intention of all of them, it's time to give them the loop by going around the fence line. I would jump over, but that is a gamble for your life that is going to exhaust you, so unless it's a very bad situation where it's life or death, or I'm extremely athletic, I like to avoid that. Alright, awesome. We can hug this wall right down here, hopefully losing most of them. In order to seal the deal, I'm going to be going through the backyards of these homes as well, cutting through the fences, slowing them down with a litany of obstacles. Okay, that should be the majority of them dealt with. We will strafe right on through these homes, and hopefully, when I turn around, we should be good. I am wet and hot, but we are alive and well. Matter of fact, let me go head back to my house, now that we've dealt with the majority of them, to eat and rest up. By the way, if you didn't know, if you sit down on a couch, your character will heal from exhaustion a lot more. We're gonna give that 20 minutes, eating a full hot dog bun in the meantime. Delicious. We are a little bit uncomfortable, but that's gonna be from my knee pads. It's something we can live with. Alright, let's go head out, and hopefully the hardware store will be clear. It also reveals that driving a car into that busy area will be suicide, so we won't be doing that. I am crossing my fingers that Gambit worked, by the way. And it looks like it actually did. Wow, yeah, there's a couple of stragglers, but that is nothing compared to how it was before. Oh man, I am feeling good. And we will see the rewards very soon. Please die, ma'am. Holy hell, you got a thick skull. Yep, right up there. Also leveling up light-footed, the Nails and Nuts tool store. Maybe with that extra level of light-footed, we can sneak up behind the zombie? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. We will stab her in the head with a screwdriver, though. Just like that. Ooh, that is a damn good shot. We got two more down here. We're gonna slowly back up. I am going to reset my position, so I am backing up towards familiar ground. There seems to be a zombie behind me, so hopefully we can take care of these two before that, you know, becomes a problem. I like having my back towards a fence line that I know no one can sneak up on. Also, we just did the strategy where you can sit on one of the zombies. It's very, very helpful. Come on, push you over, buddy. I am going through a little bit of pain from the fatigue. One silver lining with the fatigue system is the higher level you are in weapons, the better it's going to be. Okay, 3 more zombies. I hope we have this in the bag. Oh, the muscle strain is hitting real bad right now. Okay, there's definitely a few more than I was expecting. I'm guessing some of them got hidden from line of sight. We are killing them. We are exhausted though, so after this zombie, if there's any more, like 2 or 3 more, we need to leave. Okay? Restock, refurbish, but I do think we got this in the bag. I'm gonna put away the hammer and we're just gonna shove these zombies over. Just like that. That one was meaty. I am looking through the dead zombies. I don't really see anything too crazy, so I'm just gonna leave everything there. The one thing I might take is going to be the denim shorts. They are pretty low on condition, so I'm not going to take them, but if I find mint condition ones, those might be better than the jeans I have right now, because the ones we have on right now are making us pretty hot. Though they do give me a little bit of protection, so much so that we have 100% scratch defense on our thighs. But yeah, everyone, here we are, nails and nuts. Am I happy to see this store? I see some really good shelves that are stocked. The door's open. No house alarm. Oh, we are good. And while we are here, let's go mark down. Am I clear in here? Let's go check that really quick. No, we are not. I am hearing some commotion, I think in the bathroom. Hello? Yep, right there. Oh, there's a basement. I'm gonna stab you with the screwdriver, so come on inside here. There it is. Beautiful. One cool thing about short-bladed weapons like the screwdriver is that if you get a critical hit, you can instantly kill a zombie no matter your condition. And already we have some good stuff. Some small handles, a claw hammer, duct tape, dust masks, a box of batteries. That's going to be awesome for my flashlight. Hand drills, a hatchet. That's exactly what I wanted right there. That allows me to chop down trees. 2 seed packets of cilantro, a burlap piece. Sadly, there's no nails so far. That's why I was really doing it. We have more seeds, a salt lick. That's 20 pounds. We really don't need it. This also seems to be a very good spot for animals, by the way. Yeah, we have animal feed bags, backpack sprayers for pesticides. Wait, that's actually so awesome. That exists now. Vice grips, a respirator mask. That might be pretty good for our house because it is pretty dang stinky. Funnels, gardening trowels, more seeds, slug repellent. Over here, we finally have the carton of nails. Holy hell, this is big wholesale time now. Wood glue, but anyways, that's a carton of nails. No way. I can't bring them all with me right now, but I sure as heck will pop one of those open. Ho ho! Christmas came early, y'all. Let's go drop a majority of these off, and we will mark this place as the spot for nails. I only need 1 box for my deeds right now. Finally finishing it off with an extra box of nails, wallpaper paste, plaster powder, more seeds, 2 more boxes of nails, graph paper, and fiberglass tape. Used with epoxy and some melee weapon repairs. We're probably not in that yet. I will take the safety goggles though, and we will rest up right on this stool here. Taking a solid 20 minutes to go investigate the basement downstairs. Okay, it is light down here, so it's not pitch black. Oh my... This is actually heaven, everyone. Is that a drill press? Oh, yeah, it is. And a bandsaw. I'm not sure if we can use that. If so, I could set up the generator and have us some good tools. Inside the crate, there's knee pads, bolt cutters, steel rods. I am curious about this. Yeah, whoa, you can actually craft things here. Okay, that's awesome. There's a metal bandsaw and a drill press, right? I am also wondering if this is completely randomly generated. In here we have epoxy, ceramic crucibles. If I wanted to start off metalworking, this is where it would be. Sadly, you do need a little bit of investment for it, so we're not at that level yet. We have planks, wood splinters, suit pants, and finally, inside of this little bathroom here, we have a hair iron. Oh, wait a minute, there's a room in here. It's an office. Wow. With some notes and catalogs. I am going to be taking a few more supplies and we will get a move on back home, everyone. Grabbing some rope. By the way, I forgot to loot this upper area. Grabbing glassmaking volume 1. A blank key and a security pass key ring. I think that's for the homes here. And you know what? Let's go grab an extra box of nails. I think that'll be a pretty darn good haul. I will see you guys back, though. Hopefully there's no zombies on the return trip. Of course, I had to jinx it. There's 2 more zombies here. I think we should be able to handle it. That did make us normally tired, which means we are working at about half damage. I'm gonna skirt right on through, and we will sleep off the rest of the day. I guess we'll finally get into barricading and lawn maintenance next time. Also, if you are curious and there's no hardware store near you, if you need nails, you can disassemble stuff like bookshelves and other furniture like couches, even without the saw, because you can disassemble stuff like beds over here. Let me show you. Yeah, right over there. It's not going to give you a lot of nails if you're not trained, but if you do need some basic planks, that is where you will get them. You can also pick up flooring, I think, and it does have a chance of giving you planks. I am not too sure about that. I know in build 41 it did, but they may have changed that. Yeah, we will worry about that another day. Overall, huge haul. I will drop it off inside the closet, and we will loot through the rest another day. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more as we work on our base a little bit. And very soon, we will need to deal with the helicopter event. We have survived for 4 days, 13 hours. Once I sleep, it'll be 5 days, killing 86 zombies. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.